Hey, it's Evan from FA here. I am so excited. Today is my first real salary cap draft of the season, and I'm about to do it in 10 minutes. Let's make sure that I've got everything. I've got my flavored sparkling water. I've got a pen. I've got my 2022 barbecue draft strategy available on our Discord for absolutely free. Let's see if I got a command for that. Nope, I'll link that a little later. I've got my phone for looking up stuff on the fly. I've got a second screen open with my chat for this Twitch going. I've got my window up here. I've got my comfy pants on. I've got a movie all queued up with cartoons for the kids for the next 2 hours. I've got my blood pressure pill. Gonna need that. I've got my anti-anxiety meds. Gonna need that. What else do I have here? I've got a second keyboard. You don't need to have all of this to participate in my 2022 barbecue strategy. Then again, you're not me. I am overkill, and I love it. You're not me. All right. Let's see what's going on right now. How come I don't have chat open here? Gonna switch my mouse to the computer. I'm excited. I am excited. This is my video game clan. This is our 10th year of the draft, and they're a great clan. You don't have to drink to be in the clan, but if you do drink, they have a drinking game programmed into every game they do. So when you die, you drink based on how humiliatingly you die. Wonderful stuff. So, I wonder if my draft is ready. Okay. It's drafting now! Oh, I'm about to be about it, y'all. Here we go. Load her up. Check me out on my OBS. I don't like that you're hanging there. That's a much more clean look. Yeah. All right, so if you don't know, some things that I will be doing, if you're just tuning in, I'm Evan Hoovler. I only mock. I mock all the time. It's super hard to drive. No good in bed. Always mocking. We've got 2022 barbecue strategy. Let me just pull that up, actually. There we go, from Football Absurdity. It's the easiest strategy for winning your teams. It's specifically designed for 10-team leagues. Let's see what's going on here. There's a link to it. Clearing up some windows here. All right, I'm in here. Here are some things you might not know. First of all, my team is Your Beatty is a Wandale land, thanks to B. Sklar, one of our great experts on Football Absurdity Discord for that. Ooh, let's link the Discord. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, y'all. I might just plots right here. All right, here we go. All right, some cool things since we have 6 minutes. God, we only have 6 minutes. Oh my God, so wonderful. All right, we've got the players here, and you can obviously star them to put them in a queue. Now, it's important to note the AI for this is dumb. It's binary. So if it nominates your player auto, it won't think, hey, I'll bid on that player. And if you put a bunch of kickers, it won't say, hey, I'll bid one kicker, and then once it has one kicker, then we'll be done. No, it'll get you 4 kickers. So you want to show up for these drafts. The draft results show up here. This is where I want to go. A lot of people don't know you can have a positions drafted grid. That's great when I'm deciding if I want to go all in on a running back. I see who doesn't have one, and if I need to beat them. And that's when I push it. And another thing that does it is my barbecue in 22, where I've got my tier. Got my quarterbacks I like. I got how much I want to budget for them. I've got my running backs I like. I've got how much I want to budget for them. And each number means a guy. So 45 means I need to get 2 of them. Now, the budget is real loose, especially when it comes to the top end running backs and tight ends. This year, that's the unique thing to this year. I'll go up to 60. if it's Jonathan Taylor or whatever, and then I'll just mark up at the top. Hey, you need to find $15 elsewhere, buddy. Just like when you're barbecuing and you're budgeting for a barbecue, you go into the butcher, or if you're vegan, the cauliflower shop. Vegans are cool. Cauliflower wings are delicious. And you're like, whoa, I want that cut. I'm going to pay a little extra for that. And you know what? My guests are going to get worse quality napkins. That's just where we're going to make up for it. That's the whole essence of barbecue strategy. The key to barbecue strategy for 10 teams is the wide receivers. I only budget 30 for wide receivers, and I only want 4 of them. Quad striker, what's up? Serpent return, what's up? Let's whoop ass. Oh, I'm going to have such a great time with you all today. Uh, the market always crashes in the wide receiver market. So I like to bid up on the other positions and make it up when the wide receivers start going for half of what their listed value is. People better show up. At some point in time, there might be an audio chat from my video game clan, who, as you probably suspected, is hilarious. But maybe not, because I don't know what's going on. I only game with them. I haven't hung out in a while. Although we do every year.
Hello?
Hi! Oh my gosh, I was just talking about this. What's up?
Hello?
Hello?
Housekeeping. Nerds, can you hear me? I can't really hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. It looked like Nerds tried to talk, but I didn't hear him.
Hmm.
How about now? How about now? All right. So we're just going to ditch that. The Discord didn't really work. All right. So we're going to go ahead and just not worry about that. I'll test that later. That was just a lark to see if I could link my funny video game clown. Um, Maybe I actually will just listen in on them, and I'll say the funny things there. And that way I don't have to worry too much. Let's see here. Let's get them open over here. Oh my gosh, 10 seconds left. And we don't want to hear this noise. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's starting. Whom? Whom will be the first nominated? Oh, did that kill my mic again? Let's see. Did that kill my mic again? Nope. I think I'm still good. Did that kill my mic? All right. What's going on in the thing? Derrick Henry for 61. Not interested. Hello, can you hear me now? How about now? Can everybody hear me now? Tony, don't shout on me. Thank you for subscribing, despite the audio issues that I always have. That's all right. So I'll be focused mainly in here. And Jonathan Taylor, yes, I will take. Oop, that's. Oh my God, we got 3 bots. Well, this is. Kevin and Christina have both won this league twice, so I'm not sure what their deal is. Why do I have an echo? Oh well. All right, so all right, back in the head of the game there. I'm having too much fun. Jonathan Taylor, I crossed him off my list. Derrick Henry, I crossed him off my list. But I don't think I'm going to get a guy real soon because there are bots. Because there are bots, we can take big advantage because the wide receiver market's going to crash even sooner. This is Miles Gaskin's year. I can feel it. Let's see if anyone else is feeling it. No, average price 0. Oh, I want to do a thing. Whom do I think is really overrated? We can do the Waleed trick here because the bots will eat this up. Doug Martin to the moon. Is he still in the league? Tay Martin. And the bots can go ahead and have him for 48. Notice how it doesn't have a price here. A listed price or what they're going for. Watch out for that. You have to actually just go down the list and be like, okay, well, that's your price. I don't know what Yahoo's doing, man. Oh, and I don't have to cross anything out because I have no interest in Leonard Fournette this year. So, welcome to an exercise in killing bots. Because the bots are overbidding and they will run out of money, the wide receiver market, which usually crashes around wide receiver 15, should crash around wide receiver 12 or 13. What's that going to be? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I suspect we might even see noted high people, A.J. Brown, Michael Pittman, and Deontay Johnson go for a steep discount. If not, right here is it's going to happen. Unless these people all like those people, in which case I'll get it later. And guess what? All my guys are later. So that's when I do that. And the bots probably have dominated this list. Why? What the heck is going on in chat? Oh my gosh, they redid chat and now it's obnoxious. That's insane. What is it used to just have a line and say actually this might not be insane. Because now you can play Seat better on a phone. And as I say that, it lowers the resolution quality of my thing. So that's the beauty of being live on the air. Let's see here. Kevin, Otto, a real human. What price is a discount for AJB? I usually don't go until they're, let's see, AJB. 50% of the listed, maybe 60. So 20, I might be in for 20. Cooper Cup. There are some people who aren't bots that are bidding, which is great. It means not only is the bots pulling money out of the pool, but other people are pulling money out of the pool. And that's what you want to count on that wide receiver crash, which I was saying again and again and again. Is anyone I care about gone? No, because they're high-end wide receivers. What's up, Football Absurdity Twitch? It's Evan here in my first hour of my Barroom Heroes draft, my video game plan. The stakes are $28 entry fee. $25 goes to the pot that pays out to the top 3 people, and $3 goes to buying a fat fantasy football championship ring for whomever wins, which is my goal. And on that note, I'll be right back, and you probably know where I'm going to go. Notice anything different about me? No, these are the two championship rings I've won. They come free, but they come $3. Everyone puts an extra $3, and the winner gets a championship ring, which frankly I like even more than the $150 or whatever I win. That's good too, but Nick Chubb crossing him out. We're starting to whittle down potential candidates for my top RB. And since there's a lot of people here, well, there's still a lot of money in the pool. I might have to bid up for them. I know I can do that because not only are the bots pulling money out of the pool, the other people are pulling a lot of money out of the pool. So I can definitely make it up with the wide receiver crash. If people were bidding timidly or just bidding up on the guys I like, I know I have to go in maybe a little early for like a medium wide receiver. That happens like 1 out of every 10 times. Let's see here. What would you all pay for AJB? We're doing a bidding war in the chat. Where would you stop? I said 20, which is low, I'm sure. Not going to be the highest in the chat. Where would you stop for AJB? This is half PPR, two dedicated wide receiver slots, and a flex. Let's see here. All right, so I've done a whole lot of talking and only a little bit of mocking. Mocking, this is a real draft. What I mean is, my players here still are Austin Eckler, Najee Harris, Joe Mixon, Javonte Williams, Aaron Jones, and DeAndre Swift. And if you're one of my plans watching this to get an edge on me, great. You should be. I lay it all out there every year, and I still seem to do really well. Don't Tread on Me says they pay $25 for A.J. Brown. That's understandable. A.J. Brown, I believe, is listed at 33. Show drafted. Until Hurts proves he can throw, I want no Eagles wide receivers. That's also very fair. A fun thing you can do, since I was clicking that show drafted, if you want to know where your person ranked last year, you hit show drafted, 2021 total stats, fantasy points, and then you swipe by position. So I know that A.J. Brown last year, well, he was injured, but I know that these guys, that's where they went. And that's just a fun thing if you're wondering, wait, how did they do last year? Okay, Austin Eckler for 54. I might be interested. Are the bots dead? Not yet. Let's go to Max just to see where they stand. I might push in on Austin Eckler because I know it's going to be a wide receiver crash. Although it is only HPPR, you know, at 61, I'd say that this league is about half sharks, 30% people who know their way around fantasy football, and 2 people who kind of don't go what's going on. Now, 2 of the sharks, people have won this twice, didn't show up. So that's going to be fun. Muggin here. And I guess Muggin's the only other person who's won it twice. These 2 I'd say are great. This is a wild card. This is a wild card. So there's still a reasonable chance that people could get down to, oh my gosh, Austin Eckler for 65. People could get down to the Javonte Williams of the world, the Travis Etienne's, the Brees Halls of the world, and be like, who is this? Tony disagrees. He thinks Hurts can support a high-end wide receiver too. Well, what did the wide receivers do last year? It's not a very great comp, but let's see what's going on. But I also need to stay involved. Because I'll take a Joe Mixon. All right, so where's a Philadelphia person? Where are you, Philadelphia? Who was on Philadelphia last year? Devonta Smith. Oh, well, you were a rookie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Devonta almost had 1,000 yards received. 61 for Joe Mixon. This is letting me know I only have 4 people left in my top tier of running backs. I need 2. This is letting me know that it's safe to push in and not freak out because although I'm bidding more, that it's freaking me out a little bit. I am on anti-anxiety medication. But more importantly, the market's going to crash. Just wait for it. Let's see what Devonta had in receiving last year, because Tony points out that in a very tilted, in a very interesting and up and down campaign, they still managed to get to 916 receiving yards with Jalen Hurts as coach. Oh my gosh, my list doesn't have Kamara. Oh, this is an old list. Whoa, how did that happen? Uh-oh. All right, I gotta do some improvising on the fly here. Let's see, I do have Kamara down there. Gotta do some improvising on the fly. Now here's where if I were in chat, you would be being like, didn't he get suspended? Whatever. And my big thing with Alvin Kamara is I didn't want to have him and then have to root for him to not serve justice. But since he's getting suspended most likely in 2023, I can say, okay, I'll root against you next year, and then I'll never be your friend again. Let's throw up an early cube. Tyreek Hill. I'm not interested in him for what he's going to go for. And while he's doing that, I did get Alvin Kamara for 48. My team is your Beatty is a your Beatty is a Wandale lad. As you can tell, I didn't write it, Brian, on our genius in our Discord of fantasy football team name. So I crossed out one of these 45s. Back to the thing, because I got a guy in that tier. Then I write the guy's name right here. Kamara. Then I put the actual amount here. It's a budgeting spreadsheet. You all know what we're doing here. 48. The difference between 48 and 45? 3. So I'm plus 3. Plus 3. I've spent 3 more than I meant to. Okay, so now I put plus 3 at the top and I circle it because that's my overall. That's the amount of money I know I've got to make up. And I'm not going to make it up in running back, I tell you what. So Najee Harris is off the chart. I do want one of the 3, Javonte Williams, Aaron Jones, and DeAndre Swift. And let me tell you right now, I think I'm going to get one of them for less than 48, less than 50, which I would consider a deal, which means I need to start thinking about where do I want to move up. I don't think I want to move in quarterback because I'm always going to get a top 7 person because I have $15 budgeted. It definitely makes me want to push in more for Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce. I usually stop around 35. Maybe I'll go up to 40. Do I want to upgrade my wide receivers? I'm so in love with these wide receivers that are going to the back end of the 2s. I'm not sure I might, but that's an option too. And I might upgrade my RB2s. Maybe I can have a pass at, well, I don't know. My RB2s listed here are Barkley, Jacobs, Dobbins, ATN, Elliott, Gibson, Montgomery, Connor, AJ Dillon. Maybe I will upgrade them. I'd rather upgrade tight end for the positional balance. Love Kamara at the price. Thank you. I am very lucky to be drafting at the sweet spot where the markets have not reacted to they haven't come out and say it yet, but the overwhelming speculation that he will not be suspended until 2023, that ADP, that proj is about to go way up. You can't let me have, thank you. Thank you. Are you a bot? Okay, well, bot, thank you for doing the Lord's work. I'm not getting $36 for Aaron Jones. Come on, man. Okay, as I predicted, I did get a guy for less than 50. Now I cross out Jones, write him over here, write the number, write the savings. Jones, got him for 42. Hey, that's minus 3. Minus 3 over here. Those of you who had budgeted, those of you who, live on your own and stuff, that's what we do. Now that plus 3 overall is now a 0 because I just got a minus 3. So I'm at even, and frankly, that does not, usually people would say, okay, good, I want to bid market value for the rest of the guys, or my listed value, actually. I don't, because I think the wide receiver market's still going to crash, especially because I have 12 to 15 guys that I've watched their tape on, and you can get that list. I don't think I have the command here, but there's a list of all of them at Football Absurdity Discord. You just hit exclamation point WR12 and they all pop up, and you can go to our YouTube and you can see I do a little blurb about why I like each of them. Now, I don't think any of them, I think any of them could flop. Any of these wide receivers, Courtland Sutton, Russell Gage, Jerry Jeudy, Amon-Ra St. Brown. My goal is not to pick the gold mine out of all of them. My goal is to get 4 of them. Give me 4 of them. 2 of them are going to do at least wide receiver mid-2 production, which is frankly what I'm paying for them. Good game. I just won the league. Thank you. Well, now I have to be patient. Oh, Sparkly. God, do I want to just do my 14 for him? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh my God, do I want to just do it? Oh my gosh, I have 18 budgeted for Sparkly. I'm not sure I can make up 20 though. Boy, 15 I could. Let's see if Swift or Javante go for a little less, since Jones, since the market's clearly dipping on running backs. Now they probably won't because they're the last two in some tier. All they don't have to be the last two in many people's tiers. All they have to be the last two in two managers' tiers who still have money and don't have running backs. Let's use the aforementioned draft results, positions drafted grid, and see who that is. Let's see. I'm on a goat. No, best fantasy team ever has $186 and no running backs. They will be bidding up on Williams and Swift most likely. Elway Jose has $157 and zero running backs. They will be bidding up. Muggin is 186, no running backs. So yeah, I don't think those three people are going to let one of these two running backs go for the price. So I'm not really thinking about. I'll bid on them, but I'm not really thinking about sneaking a top running back like I was with Saquon there, who went for 40. That I'd have to find 22 more dollars. Well, assuming the person would stop bidding at 40, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. So, team so far, Kamara and Jones. These are the meats. These are the cauliflower wings. If you're vegan, cauliflower wings are delicious. So, these are things I will pay up on, although I guess I didn't have to. That's kind of weird, but that's what we're doing. And now I'm just watching the wide receiver market come, and I'm thinking about my next nomination. I, at this point, like to nominate positions that I want to. Hmm. Usually I nominate what 37 for Josh Allen. Gonna cross him off my list where I budgeted 15. Let's see here. Nomination. I might want to just know. I might want to throw out a higher wide running back in case I can get some panic from the three people who are sitting there with a big bankroll going, whatever. Not Gibson or Akers though. Not Montgomery. Maybe Elliott. Maybe Brees Hall, the person I'm not high on. Boy, those are the options. Or I could continue to pick off bots. No, they well in the high end wide receiver twos. I could knock a tight end out. I want Mark Andrews or Travis Kelce, especially since I'm sitting at zero. So I might nominate Kittle or Waller, just knocking out one person. There's 9 people that would increase the odds I don't get in a bidding war by them by 1/9 or 11.111%. Repeating. Hi, do I want you for this? No, I don't. I don't. I'm gonna get Melvin Gordon for whatever. And who got them? Was it one of the people I thought? No, it was auto drafting asshole. So now there's still three people with a huge fat stack that know how to play this game. These people aren't bad people, and are kind of starting to sweat it. Good nom. Yeah, especially because maybe they're familiar with them. Elway Jose not bidding on Javante makes me think I know her and she's really good at this. She knows what she's doing. She makes the playoffs every year, so it makes me think, yeah, she might not fall for the Elliott, but she might like Brees Hall. Muggin and what? Come on, Christina, you got to be here. Muggin knows what he's doing. I don't know who Best Family Team Tribute is. Oh, okay, that guy's a wild card. Oh, someone nominated Brees Hall for me. Another great reason why you always want to nominate. What the hell? Uh, you want to not get cute with your nominations because you think of a nomination for a high end player, you get not just that, but you get all the nominations for higher end players that everyone else are doing. So you create a snowball effect of just launching that money out of the pool and giving you awareness of what the market is doing later on. I don't want Brees Hall for 21, although that is kind of a steal. And it let me know that I don't want to nominate Brees Hall. Like, oh, 22, cool. based on that, I definitely like, and Quad Striker likes it, so I think I'm just gonna roll Ezekiel Elliott. Let's see, team. All right, and he is on my RB2s, although I'd rather have. Well, no, I'm thinking. I'd rather have DeAndre Swift. All right, so let's see what this does. Elliott listed for 33. As you can see, though, the RB market has already started to crash. This sort of looks like an I've heard of that guy league based on the QB prices so far. That is definitely, let's read into that some more. The QB market this year uh, flattened. You could see it 22 for Zeke. I'll take it. Not what I really wanted. I wanted a bidding war between the two highest people. But the QB market, you've got 36 and then 23. These five guys going for, one of these, multiple guys will go for under 15. So people not parsing that the QB market is just flattened out, like the person who bid 22 for Josh Allen, 37 for Josh Allen. Yeah, that's definitely, I've heard of this guy, and I don't know the current meta going on. CD, that's a guy I might want to add with my savings, but I bet you people are going to want him. People know Cowboys. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. You get my hopes up, you get them all the way up, and then, yeah, you do that. You do that. All right. Maybe this time Lucy will not pull the football away from me. No, Lucy put the football away from me. Okay, okay. Let me try and pull the football away from Lucy. Maybe this is the strategy to go. And somebody else just jumps in. We were doing a little ballet there, and you kind of just started coughing and opening that cellophane wrapped candy in the audience in the middle of it, pal. There you go. CeeDee Lamb doesn't need to go for under 30. What's going on here? Come on, come on, come on. That's where I spent my bonus money that I haven't saved yet. Okay, so how do I adjust to that? CeeDee Lamb isn't even on here because I didn't plan to spend $30 for a wide receiver, but how could I not? Well, I take the next highest wide receiver. Here it is, 8. I want four receivers. I had budgeted 30 total for them. Obviously, I spent 30 on CeeDee. That's interesting, but I will make it up because I think that's how the market's going. Lamb, 30. I'm plus 22 because I budgeted 8. So at the top, I cross off my 0, and I plus 22. Now I'm thinking I don't have the clout to go for a cheap Swift. So I think I might just put an X here to convince hyper in the moment Evan. Look, bid on Mike Evans. Oh my gosh, bid on. Okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. I'm almost definitely going to round out my bench with a bunch of people they've never heard of. Damian Pierce. Maybe I can even get a Kenneth Walker, you know, if I'm cute about it. Uh, Screw it. 3 bots. Let's shoot for the moon. Let's see what we have going on here. How much money do we even have left? 69, 80. Oof. Let me see if I can get somebody else. I think the market might be teetering. I'd rather have Pittman or Higgins if they go for 20 than Mike Evans. Maybe the market's going to correct because this is. I got in, I got my Lamb. Somebody else can get the deal. I still need to round out my team because I can go 4-0 with this team, but that doesn't do me the playoffs. I don't know if Muggin's there. He let that timer run out. Have they been bidden? Oh, yeah, they bid. They interrupted our ballet. Okay, so there's that. I never announced I'm streaming this. Oh, thank you, Serpent Return, for posting the stream in the Discord. Thank you. I have like 3 screens in front of me, and I always forget to do something silly. I'll give that a big ol' heart emoji. Yeah. A lot of heart emojis in our Football Absurdity Discord.
check it out if you've never been there. And if you're tired of people just quoting rankings and using pejoratives, that's kind of why we created Football Absurdity. We're like, I know something absurd. Let's treat each other with respect and actually have polite thought. Whatever. Now let's see. I don't need to be in the voice chat for this Discord, but I'm gonna leave it there because I'm scared hanging it up is gonna mess up my mic here. Okay, now Devo Samuel went for something I would consider too high. A lot of people would consider very low. So my personal market is starting to correct in wide receiver, which is good. I don't want these wide receivers to plummet at this low end wide receiver one thing, and then there's money for wide receiver twos when everyone's like, why did I bid on affordable wide receiver one? But with CeeDee Lamb, we are at least partially off the grid here, people, and I'm glad that this happened because barbecue strategy explains itself. If you've ever shopped for groceries, I want to show you how but you want to pay 20. You're just gonna bid. Bot's just gonna bid. And we're at 20. I don't want T. Higgins for 20. I think I can get my sleepers. And there's still these big old prizes right here. These three. Gonna get one of them. Hopefully one of these two. Maybe these two. And then we just sit here and talk about our hobbies for the next hour while I wait for everyone to whittle down their money to what I have. I'm game. But whatever. So also, if you're new, one big thing you want to do is you want to have it sitting on max around now. Because, for instance, Wat and the Bud had 22, and we were going back and forth for T. Higgins. I'm actually drinking blackberry. I usually drink unflavored. Yes, I just like the taste of carbonation. But I put a little blackberry in there for a special occasion. But let me move it over here so I don't frantically knock it onto my computer, which has happened many times. Just like DeAndre Swift has happened many times for $25. No, he's never happened for $25. I have a feeling what's going to happen is I'm single-handed. Okay, I'm not single-handedly. I'm going to bid up, and I put a bit younger, smarter Evan put a big old X on this page for him. So younger, smarter Evan thinks he's just going to let him go for the low, low price of $29. Let's take a look at our 10-team all-human auction data. Now this is from the auctions where there's actually been a preponderance of people, usually one or fewer. They're there. DeAndre Swift, the lowest they've gone for is 39. So someone got a huge deal, and who was it? Okay, well, good for them. Hobby talk after tight end sounds like good strat. Well, I couldn't pull the trigger on DeAndre Swift. Would you rather have DeAndre Swift for 29 or CeeDee Lamb for 30? That's what I want to know, because that's what I'm questioning myself about. I mean, obviously the answer is both. Don't say both. Just pick the one you'd more rather have. CeeDee Lamb for 29. No, CeeDee Lamb for 30, DeAndre Swift for 29. With my roster construction. Yes, it's a much better value with my specific roster construction where I have 2 RBs already. Swift is unarguably a better value. Oh, God, you put him up. Do I get a nomination? Because I want to start nominating tight end. But you're right. I ambiguously phrased that question. You think Lamb is the move there, then I'm always down to second guess myself, so don't feel like you have to agree, people. Swift. Here we go, Swift there, just mashed in the running backs. Yeah, and plus I would still have, I can find pennies on the dollar for wide receivers. I have a feeling that Travis Kelce in this market is going to go for 40. Once Travis Kelce hits in, if he's on my team, I need to play the waiting game. I got him for 31. Okay. Your baby is a Wandale land. Got him for 31. So if you're just tuning in now, as some people are, I cross them off of my barbecue strategy list. There's a link in the Discord. Post if you want the link again. And I cross off the 20. It's how much I budgeted. And I write down whom I got. Kelce. And I write down what I got them for. 31. And I write down if I'm plus or minus. I'm plus 11. That means on this draft, I was plus 22. I'm now plus 33 over my listed values. I need to play the waiting game. As Bad Karma says, this team needs to look insane already. Yes, just what we need to not do is go in on one more player. I have 39. I want a like $15 quarterback, and then let's just wait. Evan being casual for our mocks, and now he's dunking on them. Did you not see everything I have? I've got comfy pants. I've got bottled water. I've got my blood pressure pill. I've got the kids. I've got 2 computers, 2 keyboards, 3 screens in front of me. Yeah, this is game day. That mocks was just practice, man. This is game day. All right, let's see what's up. Also, y'all are good. Y'all are really, really good at this. Are you running another mock after this? I'm sad I missed it. Zogons, this is not a mock. This is a real league that people pay real money to be in. Like, this is my video game clan, Barroom Heroes, and I can profit off this. Okay, so now what do I want? What do I want? What do I really, really want? I want, I want to just get money out of the pot, right? Because I'm not getting any money anytime soon. Let's just go for the top. Okay. This is Evan making his mortgage. yeah. This is the draft we paid. We paid $28 and pays out to the top 3. And the winner, 3 of those dollars from everybody, $30, gets a championship ring, of which I've won 2 of in this league. It's been around 10 years, and so it's modest in my opinion, but I like that ring. I like coming number 1. Don't you dare let my baby Mark Andrews go for under 20. Don't you dare put baby in. Nobody puts baby in a quarter. All right, now I'm out for blood. I'm just done. I nominate a guy to get money out of the pot and just shit all over him. Pardon my language, people. I don't usually swear on air, but I'm just going to get everybody. I'm just going to star all the guys I want, and then I'm going to get them because apparently nobody values anybody properly. Michael Pittman. How are we looking in terms of money? I have 39 max. That's what I care about. So 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So I'm top 50%, and I can, that's bizarrely Steel Andrews. I wish I got him. No, I can't do that. I also got a deal, and I got it at the right time. All right. Now I just have to play the waiting game and let other people get the steals if they don't fit in with my budget. And my budget is $33 over. Where am I going to make that up? Well, for starters, I have 22 budgeted for my wide receivers. I bet you I can get them for 12. Just based on seeing how people don't know, knowing that I have a giant window of 15 of them, who let these video game people play fantasy football? Then my question is, can you raise the buy-in next year? I mean, if you're going to pay for a league and then not show up, sure. Just I'll take your bot money. So that's 10 from the wide receiver twos. I don't have a lot for my bench. $3 for 3 slots, in addition to like the wide receivers and the running backs. So I'm going to need to make up 23 or so from my RB2s. And I do have some low-end targets there. I do have Burks for $1 incoming. That's a good point. I'm probably going to make, I have $9 budgeted for the last 3 bench slots. I'm probably going to make another 5 to 8 there. I'm probably going to get some $1 to $2 players. So let's actually factor that in. So now we're down to 15 theoretically. And the only other place to make them up are quarterback and running back. Quarterback seems to be overvalued here, so I'm not going to count anything off the $15 I budgeted. But $36 for budgeted for 2 running backs. I don't need to start one of them. So I bet you I can get, if I can get that for 21 total, I'm good. Now, I don't think I'm going to get them on Travis for 21. I think I'm going to get somebody like Travis Etienne for 15, and then Josh Jacobs or Antonio Gibson or whatever for 5, or AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon's on that list. You want in on this video game clan, man? If you don't have to drink to be in it, but they program every single game that we play to give you a certain amount of drinks if you turn it on based on how humiliating your kill was. Like if you're playing TF2 and you get beat to death with a front stab from a spy, you drink 5. All right, AJ Brown's going up. People are bidding. Let's see what people have bid on. Everything's tanking. Look at that. The wide receiver. Oh, I called this, didn't I? I stated that. Hi, what happened to the top here? Where did you go? Hello. That was weird. Turn out the lights. Oh, cool. So this is a new thing you need to watch out for. Yahoo just changed this formula, and apparently they didn't test it well enough because now if you click on a guy, usually it'd make him pop up here. Now it just makes it so you can't see none. All right then. Cool. Good talk. So right now, the market crashed where I thought it would. Right around market, Michael Pittman, AJ Brown. Where did I say it would draft? Oh, I'm in 2021 total stats. Yikes. That could have been tough. Right around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hi, I want wide receivers. I'm also keeping an eye on James Conner. 12. Yeah, right around this here. And it was right here that the first person went for less than 2. Do I really want James Conner, though? I can't do it. Icky. I don't know, man. There's just better guys I want. Gibson, Montgomery, Dobbins. Nobody likes Jacobs with me. ATN. And if they're letting these guys go, then what are the odds they let one of my guys go? And I can always make it up because running back depth, there's a lot of steals this year. Dameon Pierce is underpriced. Kenneth Walker is underpriced. A.J. Dillon, overpriced, but maybe not here. Tony Pollard, underpriced. Melvin Gordon will be fine. So I can wait a little bit and risk hitting that last guys in the tier, so they go way out of proportion and missing out on an RB2. Also, I have Kamara and Aaron Jones, so why am I even worried about RB? Tom Brady for 6, hey, not on my list. Get somebody, a wide receiver, a quarterback, although there's 3 bots, so who knows? Who knows? If you're just tuning in, the big news today is if you click down here, it turns out the lights, apparently. Yahoo has a new automated dark mode. Ooh, let's see what that does in... Does that turn it back on? Okay, so let's see what that does. If I'm not in dark mode. If I am in dark mode. All right, what's going to happen here? It's gray mode. Okay. This is uglier than shit. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get... Ooh, I don't like you. I don't like you. A lot of people do like dark mode. And I don't fault them for it. Let's make sure you're resetting your stuff every once in a while. Like I had a 2021 total stats sorted by here. And if you do that and a guy comes up, you're going to be like, ooh, this Carson Wentz feller seems to be a great deal. So anyway, that's what you want to do there. Yahoo Dark Mode in 2022. Mission Micro, welcome to the chat. We love you. God. Believe in something, other managers. I believe in your ability to believe in something. A higher power than a $9 Deontay Johnson. Okay. So that's the kind of show we're doing today. Okay. So I have Deontay. Wasn't even on my list of sleepers because I never thought I'd get them. I budgeted 8, rounding it down. Down for 9, plus 1. I'm at plus 34. I don't even care anymore because I have enough time to get the waiver wire guys while I'm winning with my top 5. But I do actually finally need to say, stop other people you can get the deal. I need to just do maybe knock $5 off what I wanted for RB2s, which was 21, so now 16, which means I could happily bid 8, 9 for David Montgomery. I have Waleed in my ear going, just bid it all on David Montgomery. Oh my fucking God. Okay, so I had, now we're starting to go the other way. I have Demont for 11. I had budgeted 18. 11 minus 7. We're knocking that 34 down. We're at 27. And I put that at the top of my page because that's the real number that matters because it's going to run out. George Pickens that early. Guess what happens? That's what happens. That's what happens. Are those my boys? No, that's the other family. I'm going to get eyes on my kids. Oh, no, I'm not. It's my turn to nominate a player. So they liked George Pickens, but they didn't like Deontay Johnson. I don't know what to do, y'all. Here, have a running back that I hate. Okay. Yes, this is a. Hold on, who are we doing? I'm back. I am missing out. Miles Sanders, $5. Well, that did nothing. All right. Yeah, delete this email. Kids are doing fine. Wife got a phishing email that she just needed confirmation. What the shit is okay? That was weird. I just sat down to a nightmare. Miles Sanders for 5. Well, I can't say this is a dumb bunch after that because I don't want him for 5. You know who I want? I want CeeDee Lamb, Deontay Johnson, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, Travis Kelce, David Montgomery, and $29 left. I can do a lot with that $29. The only two pieces I need to pay up for, and by pay up I mean pay for half my budget, is a running back 4, which is optional, and a quarterback. Yeah, so if I have to, I will go. I mean, if Sanders is going for 5, like, then whatever. Let's see. What in the butt joined the draft, realizes they have no money left, and left the draft. Yes, people. There should be a setting. There should be so many settings, but there should be a setting in Moxtions which is like, if I'm not there, don't have the ball bid on anybody. Because I'd rather show up and have $200 and still be able to put a team together and have fun with the process than have. Let's see what they ended up with. T-Mac went for 4, and I can't do a damn thing about it. I would just know that I'm going to get my guys for 1, I guess. 4 good guys. Well, that's actually pretty good. Pima. All right. Crossing my homes off. I budgeted 5 for him, so I'm not going. I don't even have him on the list because he's never going for 15 or less. Now, how am I doing in the chip stack? And the chip stack, I look at max. I'm at 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still almost top 5. But this person, and this person, and to a lesser extent, this person are going to start dominating. And what do they need, actually? Let's go to draft results if you haven't seen this yet. Round by round positions drafted grid. And let's see, nobody needs a running back. Well, I guess these two need it. I'm on a goat, and McLaurin for 4 is why I hate Lamb for 30. Yeah, I hate not having a crystal ball. But what do you want? Let's see here. Hey, I guess I was corrected with the wide receiver market crashing early. I'm on a goat, has 23, so they're screwed. Oh, and they're bidding 21 of it on. What are they? What is going on here? This is beauty. This is beautiful. Way Jose is a running back. Lots of people need tight end. Who needs a quarterback that has any money since they're overpaying it? I got to plan my quarterback move here. I'm on a goat is clearly willing to pay up for some quarterbacks. Your Beatty, oh, that's me. I'm your Beatty is a Wandale land. Kevin's mind-blowing team has no money. Muggins got a stack. Auto drafting asshole, I'm not even gonna look, has no money. Okay, so that's 2 people who can outbid me, and I have Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts. Well, 3 people, but it doesn't matter because I have Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, and Kyler Murray left in my tier. So I'm gonna get one. So I need to not go in on a quarterback now. I can just wait until the last of the tier, the last 2, because so even assuming someone's dumb and bids up for a second quarterback, it'll be fine. So that's probably we're going to make up $5 to $10 of the 27 I still owe because I'm 27 over. Then I can make up about 5, I said, on the 3 bench players I haven't accounted for. Probably close to 10 on the wide receivers if I play it right. That's 27 right there, which means I might want to bid 18 for a running back 4, although I'm not sure. I don't know. I do know that you can have Cam. Good Lord, I don't know if I can allow Cam Akers to go for 6. He's not even on my list. But did Antonio Gibson go? I have a feeling they did. Yes, for 16. So now you also want to make sure you're doing bookkeeping, you're doing tidying your list. I missed somebody. So now I want to make sure I didn't miss somebody else. Let's see here. Running backs. Is Etienne, Dobbins, and Jacob still there? Yes. And Dylan? No. Yes? Yes. All right, so that list is fine. Mike Williams just went, and I didn't cross him off my thing here. Now I have none of my other wide receiver twos have gone. None of my bench has gone, which is great. And Eli Mitchell just went. And what are they going to command? Reset my stats. I got it. Bid something else, and I'll go. All right, you got me. I didn't actually want to at all. Welcome if you're just joining us. I am Evan Hoovler, and I'm showing you how to use my barbecue strategy to crush the draft. And most importantly, I'm showing you how to pivot when the market gets weird. My team so far, I have $29 remaining. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fifth out of 10 people. So I'm still competitive, kind of, once these, bullies get out of the way. My team so far is CeeDee Lamb for 30, Deontay Johnson for 9, Alvin Kamara for 48, Aaron Jones for 42, Travis Kelce for 31, David Montgomery for 11, and people are pointing out in the chat, I would say my only flaw was not being able to see how stupid the market got. I got it when it was kind of stupid, and I'm glad for it, but boy, that market got really stupid. Hopefully I can use that because there's still some great people out there. Let's see what quarterbacks have been taken. Now, I just actually did it the wrong way. I was trying to find people by looking for who wasn't drafted. Here's the fast way. I want to make sure my list of quarterbacks have taken is Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Patrick Mahomes, and nobody else that's in my list. So I go to quarterbacks, show drafted. Oh, Lamar Jackson went. I missed that. Uh-oh. How much did Lamar Jackson for? Are you going to black me out if I... No, that happens. 30. Well, I don't miss that. Love Lamb this year. Well, I hope so. I hope so. So just to recap, we have $29 left. Again, you want to sit on the max bid list, not the budget. Let's say I'm going toe-to-toe for a quarterback with I'm on a goat, and they bid 9. I don't want to bid 10. I want to bid 11, so that way it jams them out. Meanwhile, my second favorite wide receiver 2 this year is up, and I'm going to be nonchalantly bid 5. Oh, I don't really want him. Oh no, I accidentally bid. I hope nobody else bids and saves me. Now I'm getting too awful. Oh, why did I do that? All right, so that's all right. Usually see him in second round of snakes, so $30 is decent value. See, I can go in the 30 all day. Yeah, this is a big pivot from what I usually do. I usually don't buy any wide receiver once. But the market was too high. People were bidding too much, especially with 3 bots, that I'm going to take a chance here that people have heard, based on Quad Striker saying, I've heard of this guy league. Let's see if I can not end up with Matthew Stafford. Because they were bidding so high, especially with the bots early, I know I could push in with CeeDee Lamb and then just play the waiting game. Is that somebody who doesn't already have a quarterback? That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh well. My goal was to take up a quarterback slot from one of the people who don't have a slot, particularly this person. No, I cannot bid them. This person whom I can't. Oh, they left. Oh, they never were here. See, this person. Oh, is this the only person who doesn't have a quarterback that can't bid? Jackson was like the 3rd player. Close enough. Still, I was probably still talking and saying hello then. So, whatever. Hello. And Kittle now. Will Kittle fetch prices that are Kyle Pitts-esque? Yeah, if you're turning in, this is a really stupid 10-9 draft. This is for actual money, too, though. That's the key. This is not a practice for me, which is what I'm doing. Big Phil, what's up, Big Phil from the Discord? I love that you have your baby home. That's been the highlight. That's been one of the best stories that we followed in the Discord this year. They say these values are wild. Yes, they are wild. But because we've learned about market anticipation, we knew that it would crash early. We couldn't predict how much it would crash. Well, we didn't. Maybe we somebody better than we could. Somebody there's some remote mountaintop where there's somebody who has done even more analysis of fantasy football closed market redrafts than me. Then they maybe could have predicted it. But we did catch it and push in with a highlight early and a high end tight end, anticipating that we are going to make it up with a bunch of other people. Jalen Waddle, 7. I didn't think people would have heard from them. That's interesting. Now, while I'm talking, I'm going to make sure I clean up my wide receiver tiers list. And let me just go ahead and link barbecue strategy. Again, why did I keep it open? Here we go. This is what I'm using for this draft, although I had to pivot because, as Big Phil just pointed out, these values are a little even more wild than usual. But we all saw it together. All right, so that's where I'm getting this list from. And it's free. All right, Jalen Waddle for 8. Great. Good. I want these wide receivers, and he's not one of them. And I want them for pennies. I don't even want him for a 50% discount of listed. I want him from, okay, Muggin, you opened with a man for 10. You have $85 and no quarterback. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, am I going to let him go for 12? I mean, I'm on a go tapped out after this. Oh, other people bidding. Oh, wait, Jose, who already has Lamar Jackson, makes an untimely bid there. Yes, this is my league. So top heavy than tons of bargain. Yes. And Elway Jose, I can't say I like that. They still have way more money than me, and they didn't take up a quarterback slot, so it's still, I'm on a goat, and me Muggin fighting, and there's only 3 people left that I want. Burrow, Hurts, and Wilson. And Elway Jose then decides to bid on her 3rd quarterback. I swear she's usually on it. She's usually on it. And how is this going to work out for her? Chat, what's the lesson Elway Jose is demonstrating besides don't roster 2 quarterbacks when you already have 1 quarterback that's going to be the best quarterback in fantasy and you only can start 1 quarterback? Don't price and force. This is what happens. You end up with Lamar Jackson, spend your money. Yeah, spend it all in quarterbacks too. And then you can trade one because that never fails to work out. All right, so where am I going in terms of chip stacks? I've got, what is 1, 2, still 3. Oh, I'm 4th. Okay, and my man Travis Etienne's up. Let me cross him off my list. I don't like to bid early because I don't want people to know that I'm like, I'm going to get this guy probably for a steal. Let's do another Travis Etienne bid. Say I'm up 27. I have 18 for them. I'll do one more. I think Muggin I can get another $1 out of the pot from. And if not, I can still knock $6 off my $27 bid. And I'm pretty done. $89 without value is garbage. Yes, and I guess I've got my 4th running back, which means I'm sure I'll get $1 running backs, and I'll just sit from there. I'm not going to go for any battle on running backs. And I got ATN, and I paid 12, which was 6 less than I budgeted, so I can take the overall number, 27, that I am, and cross off a big 6. 21. My big question, and Big Phil brings up a great point. You clearly were interested in Travis Etienne. Why not just get them? Why not just get them? I don't get it. I have $17 left. I'm going to spend about 12 of that on quarterbacks. So let's open up discussion in chat. So far, if you can't see it, I have CeeDee Lamb for 30, Deontay Johnson for 9, Alvin Kamara for 48, Aaron Jones for 42, Travis Kelce for 31, David Montgomery for 11, and Travis Etienne Jr. for 12. And this market is tumbling down. What we really need is for Muggin and Elway Jose to like wake up and be like, oh, let's get in a bidding war with each other. Here we go. $11. Elway Jose, you know you want it. You bid 10. Why not just bid an extra $1? See, this is what, okay, good. You know? People start dealing with sticker shock when they're big bank, and that's a big no-no. You're sitting there and you're looking at Juju. Oh, wait, good. You're looking at Juju Smith-Schuster, and you're like, it's already up to 12. Well, I don't know if I want to bid 13. He's listed at 13. It does not matter what they are listed at if you are sitting on money that's so huge. What was the point in sitting on your money? You know, it's like the baby boomers who saved their whole lives and now they're just going to die with millions of dollars, and you're like, why did you do that, man? Like, I don't understand what the mentality was. Big Phil says there's always I'm going to get all bargain bin teams left who don't really have anyone to spend it, even if Elway buys Juju, Almiron, Judy, and Thomas for $10 each. It's a 2-2-1 fix. Yeah, and that's why people who often come here from snake drafts think, oh, okay, I'll wait and buy under for everybody. And if it goes over the projected value, well, that's not a good buy. You want to buy up early and get the guys you love. And then if that means you can't get a bargain bin person, so be it. Or if it means the bargain bin crashes, which it does 90% of the time, you get the best of both worlds. You get the players you love and you get the bargain bin people. But if you're just all bargain bin shopping, you're going to end up with top shelf doo-doo. And somebody nominated a kicker. And I wish there was a pass button. I might bid on Buffalo or Justin Tucker. I like bidding on Tucker because the extra dollar or two, it's not a good value, and I'm burning a dollar or two, but I'm doing it so I don't have to spend 5 minutes a week thinking about what kicker to start off the waiver wire. And that 85 minutes, that's worth 2 imaginary fun bucks. You know? Whatever. Maybe not here, though, because I am down to, oh my gosh, 17, max bid of 10. But where does that stand? 1, 2, 3, 4 people are what I call significantly ahead of it. 1 is just a little ahead, and then 4 are gone. The problem is these people are going to fill up their roster. Right now, these people are never going to empty their Damian Pierce. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Dang, I couldn't afford that guy. Somebody give me 5? Thank you. I could not afford that. That was not smart. That was knee-jerk. Looking at the stickers, not realizing that, look, I've got A.J. Dillon, Melvin Gordon, Tony Pollard, Cordero Patterson, Kareem Hunt, Kenneth Walker. I've got all these other people who I like that I can get for $1 and not $4 when I'm sitting here trying to spend my money on a quarterback. Speaking of which, can I get somebody a quarterback? Is there anybody? No? Who do you want? Whom do you want? Tight end. Okay. Ah, so close. And now I've nominated whom I didn't want, which is a quarterback I want. That's okay, because it's still gonna, as long as it fills a roster spot of someone who doesn't have a quarterback and has a lot of money. Joe Burrow. I still have Jalen Hurts and Russell Wilson. Oh, let Muggin have him, please. Let Muggin have him. I can go to a bidding war without a goat. I can knock out a goat down. All right. So Muggin got Burrow for 12. All right. That was a good move. So I'm glad it wasn't a good move on my part because I didn't want to nominate him, but it turned out to not kill me. That's why I wanted to nominate. Let's see how this goes. Because both Elway Jose and Kevin, no, and Muggin does have one. Oh, well, then someone's going to get. No, let Muggin have Waller and Pitts and a headache every week. Let them do that. Cool. Muggin right now, my only hope is Muggin and Elway Jose just start filling up their bench with hot grape doo-doo. Muggin wants a second tight end. I think Muggin may have forgotten that they have a tight end. I think Muggin may have forgotten that they have a tight end, people. Elway Jose needed a tight end, got one for an affordable price. I bet your team's not that bad, despite the Kyler Murray gaff. Lamar Jackson, Mike Evans, Romeo Dubs. Oh, see, I knew she knew her stuff. Juju Smith-Schuh. These two are okay. That's a great guy. Yeah, her team's not too bad. I would definitely take my team over. Oh my god, I got Travis Etienne. I totally forgot about that. And I got to minus Mike Collin. So now I also want to make sure I put a big fat X over my RB2 category so I don't accidentally bid it. Or like I did with Damian Pierce. Well, that wasn't accident. That was just stupidity. I don't mistakenly bid, though, for that slot because I really have to walk a tight rope now with $10 max bid and no quarterback. However, I'm on a goat to get a quarterback. Whom would I rather have, Russell Wilson or Jalen Hurts? Because my goal would be to nominate the other one and see how much I can take I'm on a goat for. I think I love Russell Wilson. Y'all, is that weird? To love Russell Wilson more than Jalen Hurts? Is that weird? Like literally, I would pay more money for Russell Wilson than Jalen Hurts. Not my usual love, which is I love him at the price versus Jalen Hurts at the price. I think I want Russell Wilson over Jalen Hurts. Is that weird? Am I doing a thing here that I shouldn't be doing? Let me know. All right, so Josh Jacobs was up, and I I had budgeted 18, but because I put a big X here, I know not to knee jerk click and accidentally get a guy. Fatty McFats is trying to guide me back to the sanity of reason. Hurts. Okay, that makes me want to nominate Wilson. The goal being to fill up I'm on a goat, and he fills a slot, and then anybody else I can easily outbid for a steal. Oh, and someone else did it for me. So let's see how this works out. Bot bids 2. You're gonna bid 3? This person bids 3. Even though they already have Brady. I'm on a goat. Okay. Woo! They waited for the last minute. Let them have it, please. Please let them have it. Classic. Consistency is the king. I don't blame you. Hurts. Classic 4 versus ceiling decision. You're good enough that it would want certain floor with Wilson. Maybe. That's a good point. Or maybe I just want to go all in. Or maybe I just want to let Muggin fill up slots with quarterbacks. I don't even know. I had analysis paralysis there. And I'm fine with it. Let's have a good old fashioned American bidding war over Philadelphia's mediocre armed quarterback. $5. I could have gotten him for $6 probably. That would have shaved $9 off. Oof. Yeah, I don't know that I did that correctly. Now we're gonna go to war for Hurts. And that's going to what's the word for it? Be quite painful for me. So, and what if I lose out on Hurts? Oh, Derek Carr and Trey Lance are the two. I'm gonna get 2. Yeah. All right, let's see how that works out. J.K. Dobbins for a steal. Now I think Muggin and Elway Jose, there's fewer roster slots than guys' prices. So they're gonna end up with a lot of money. $4 Dobbins though. I'll take ending up with a lot of money for $4 Dobbins. Brandon Cooks. I'm on a goat. I think he's just sitting here waiting for Jalen Hurts. I'm wishing I would have bid on Russell Wilson, but we'll see. Another person has left the draft here. We're humming along. Where are we? About halfway through in terms of players. Not really halfway, more than halfway through. 2/3 of the way through in terms of time, especially with the bankrolls and team rosters drifting low. When is Hurts going to get nominated by a bot? Long time passing. All right. Let's see who this is, and then I might take care of my body break. Thank you for tuning in to watch me do an actual Money League draft, which I'm doing actually great in my opinion, but I actually need to actually hold off and walk a tightrope and not click $4 for dang Dameon Pierce when I have 4 great running backs already, and I'll be fine. That is not a guy. I'm not bidding 4 on Buffalo. Good lord. Still kicking myself. Thank you for waiting. Jalen Hurts went for 12, so I don't even have to talk about it. To a guy who already has. What the hell is even going on here? What? What the hell? So I'm on a goat. I assume bid 11, right? Because I came back in here going, I'm on a goat's going to bid 11. I've thought about their bids so far, and they're going to bid 11. So, okay. Well, we're pivoting. I have no players left in my tier here for quarterbacks. I'm going to get Derek Carr and Trey Lance. All right, that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm going to nominate running back I want. Because at this point, I'm screwed if I nominate a running back I don't want and get them for 2 because I need the extra roster slot for a quarterback. My roster slots are worth more money than my actual players that fit in them. Who's left? I think I want Melvin Gordon. All the people that are left. So I won't bid here. I'm going to have a bunch of dollar players because of how this market's going too. And why he took a P rather than C? Jalen Hurts slipped through my fingers. That's okay. That's okay. Do need to get some more wide receivers. It doesn't mean I can round out my thing with 2 more wide receivers. Oh, the whole point is, you know what? I should have thought about this in terms of my philosophy. The whole point is I get 4 wide receiver 2s, hoping that 2 of them will finish wide receiver 1. But I already got 2 guys who will finish wide receiver 1. So I should have just used that money, well, on a quarterback. Oh, well. Carl Lance will be fine. I should have adjusted my philosophy. It's fun doing live mocks because they never go any of the ways you think they will. And so that's part of the reason why I wanted to stream this. So you could see me dance around and be like, what is going on right now? Okay, can I adjust to it? Going for 2 was dumb. I should have been 3. What am I doing? I'm streaming. Oh well, Evan, stop beating yourself up. But that won't happen again. Dang. Dylan for 2. That's what we're doing here. All right, head in the game, boy. You got $17. You better spend it. Let's go. Nominate a player. I'm chomping at the bit here. Okay, one of my players for 5. Yeah, didn't you do that with Damian Pierce too? I don't know, but they're gonna get them no matter what. I'm just gonna not debate it and let them have the roster slot filled up there. Because that will be their final non-kicker or defense roster slot. Now, you don't have to pick a kicker or a defense, and frequently people don't. Fatty in the chat oftentimes comes out with a great draft and doesn't pick a kicker or defense, and just waits. Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard. Now I need to start looking at toolbox bench strategy, and that's why I picked mine for Tony Pollard. I want guys who might start slow and then come on strong at the end. And we all know why Tony Pollard might come on strong at the end. It's because Ezekiel Elliott might turn to dust. And since 2 of my rookies, my 2 top rookies, Kenneth Walker and Damian Pierce went, I kind of want to bid up on this guy. Now, I don't want to bid up that much, but I need that late season person, and I haven't had it. I'm probably going to need to get it in running back? Wide receiver? I mean, I have no toolbox bench late turn on running backs. But you know what, Evan? You also have Travis Etienne, Damont, Alvin Kamara, and Aaron Jones. Whatever. We'll see. How am I doing in chip count? I can bid 10. I'm still 5th. No, 6th. Whom did I get? Oh, did ATN set me back that much? Oh, well. Let's see. I don't want anything to do with Harris. Who else has no quarterback? Otto Asshole, who has $1. Kevin, who has $1 max bid. And I'm going to go, who will bid up to 11 for whoever they seem to want. Okay. Yeah, I love Pollard outside. I love running backs where I'm like, don't get a lot of carries now. It's going to be fine. We'll see you the back half of the year. So let's see, who do I want? I definitely want Melvin Gordon. Would love to get this guy and this guy, as you all know from watching the stream forever. Let's see. Those two don't care. And that's what? One. How many bench slots would that be? 4. And I have 5 bench slots. So I would get to somebody. I don't know. Do I have running backs? No, I can get one more running back. Let me see if I can find one of those late game diamonds there. This guy, perhaps. He always flips out when he always does RB1. Let's not say flips out when Cook goes down. I'm clearly streaming defenses. Yeah, you don't need toolbox RVs when you already own the hardware store. I do have to stop and look at my team in terms, and that's a good thing. If you have a very clear philosophy and it goes the different way, you've got to adjust your whole philosophy. I changed my individual guys and did an okay job of it, but I didn't change my metacognition of the whole thing, which would have helped me even more. I would have ended up with Russell Wilson, most likely. Okay, that's all right though. Let's see what's going on here. I'm on a go. You just gonna put up a quarterback you want? You got 7 people. You and I are tied. We're way behind people who aren't bots. Oh, I guess Craig too. We need people. Luckily, I got a big old list of people. Aaron Rodgers. Let him have it for $1, please, y'all. Who am I gonna nominate? I'd want to, if I could, I want to nominate someone who will get picked, but I don't want. Can I still do that? Because I really like Marquise Brown and Darnell Mooney more than these guys, even though these guys are all on my list. I I don't want to get them for $1 when these guys are in the table, and I'm clearly going to have some capital to push people around once. Let's see. Elway Jose is looking like she does want to fill out a team, which is useful. So what do I want to do here? Let's just throw out Derek Carr because I do need that piece. I do need that floor, as Quad Striker pointed out. Let me just see what that floor is going to cost me, so then I have the complete picture of what the rest of my draft needs to be like. And I'm kind of over updating my budget at this point because I know what to spend. Like, spend a few bucks or $1 on Carr. Okay. So that happened. All right. So that's minus 14, which means I'm going to keep doing the number anyway because it brings me comfort. Amon-Ra, but the thing is, Amon-Ra is like 12th on my list, and I don't want it to clog up. Right now, my roster spots are worth more than the players that I don't want on them. So, because I need to put in Trey Lance, Mooney, Brown, Gordon, I guess Madison. I have 5 slots left. What's going on in kicker and defense? I might need to see. Okay, hi. I might bid 2 on you, little guy. How are people doing on kickers? That person. Muggin needs a kicker. Is Muggin going to nominate Tucker? Did Muggin nominate a kicker last time? What just happened? Somebody went for something. Okay, I don't care. Muggin is nominating. Muggin is not going for a kicker or defense. That's good. That's good. Because now I'm just trying to angle for Justin Tucker. And it's not even because I get a positional advantage, which I probably do. It's because I don't want to think about it. How about the auto bidders? They can only bid 1, so there's no point in nominating for 2. Ramondre. Waleed loves Ramondre. I kind of want Melvin Gordon more. More importantly, I want someone else to not have Melvin Gordon. Because I don't want a savvy person to catch up to the positional advantage I have at running back. Can you take a 10-minute library break and then 20 stairs for 20 minutes? Let's see. My son screams, 1 minute library break? He hears things he wants to hear that are fictitious. Oh, pass button. Pass button. I would do Yahoo Fantasy Plus. If you don't even need to give me any rankings. Just put a pass button on there and you can have our $9.99 a month or whatever the hell you want. All right, so what's going on here? We're starting to drip down. This person who has money is running out of players. This person's running out of players. This person ran out of players. And then it's us $10 folks. Okay. And I do want the upside Trey Lance. Usually I don't do one high floor, one upside because I can usually get a top 8 guy, but kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense because I want the floor because my stars are yoked. Gabe Davis, he's on my list, but I don't want him. At this point, I think I'm getting these guys. Maybe not Tucker, but maybe I don't really care. Let's see here. Do I care about a defense? Can you just tell me whom they play week 1? You know what? While this chuckle nut's being bid on, let's just see here. See if I can spot. I usually don't like to do this because you never really know, but I don't get why. Oh, you're ranking them for week 1. Do you like New Orleans, even though they're playing Atlanta? I do like playing Atlanta. Marcus Mariota. Oh, this must be in reverse order. I don't know what this is. This doesn't make any sense to me. But I do want to play somebody who's playing Atlanta week 1. Who's another goofball defense that's gonna suck? Offense, I mean. I don't get these ratings. That doesn't make sense. Looking for goofballs. Looking for goofballs. Goofballs. Okay, I want New Orleans then. I don't want Jalen Tolbert report. Okay. So, summarizing my team for the few people who just tuned in. Derek Carr for $1. I'm going to pair him with Trey Lance for a nice salty sweet high ceiling low floor combination. CeeDee Lamb for 30, Deontay Johnson for 9, Alvin Kamara for 48, Aaron Jones for 42, Travis Kelce for 31, David Montgomery for 11, and Travis Etienne Jr. for 12. And I believe that if I play the waiting game, oh, okay. Well, let's just get my defense because I want to see how things shake out because I'm currently can outbid this person and go toe to toe with this person. And this person might still be filling that out. So let's see if I can just float New Orleans out there. I don't think New Orleans is going to inspire anybody unless they're watching the stream and they want to fuck with me, which is a totally smart thing to do. And I commend you. Good job. Okay, I got a defense. I got a defense that plays Atlanta week 1. Now watch me scroll up here and it says 2021. Oh, it doesn't. I've had that happen to me before. Okay, I'll play Atlanta week 1. I'll play Marcus Mariota week 1. And this is important. Let me just let this guy marinate for a minute and see if there's any interest in them. Oh, I'm on a goat wants them to pair with his Aaron Rodgers. So this is why I start on max bid. If they go 6 here, I have to go 8 because they can't do 8. And otherwise, oh shit, I went to the wrong window. All right. Otherwise, I would just be out. Otherwise, they go 8 and I'd have to be 9. So I save a buck here by going 8. And I got Trey Lance and I got my quarterback suite, which is the main biggest thing. And I have all of $7 left to fill 5 roster positions. And 3 of it I'm going to spend on Tucker, so count that in. And I wait with bated breath. Oh, sweet prince. I wonder if I should have bid 3 on you. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh, fate. You ripper away of hope. Oh, demon. Oh, yes. I got my number one wide receiver 2 that I predicted to break out for $2. Okay, now I'm going to start nominating my guys. How are people doing on running backs? What are the odds of me winning the lottery with Melvin Gordon? Pretty okay. Oh, and you have to note, this is not necessarily the right number. It lumps the third running back in here, and then if you put him on your bench, it starts adding them up. For instance, I don't have 3 running backs. I have 4 running backs. But it says 3 here, and the fourth one counts as wide receiver, tight end. It's, believe it or not, Yahoo is a flawed system. Okay, so now, whom of these guys am I going to want to bid 2 on? Probably all of them. Even Tucker, not Madison. You can have Madison for 1. But I get 2 more $2 bids or 1 more $3 bid. And I definitely want 2 more $2 bids because these guys are going to get nommed. And I want that chance. Rather than being like, oh, they got nommed, I only have dollar max bids, I'm not going to be able to do it. So let's see. When is Mooney and Gordon probably get nommed before they see me? Again, my goal was to acquire this entire bench with Brown and New Orleans for $7 total or whatever, $10 total. So we got to see what's going on with that. Just to take a look at my team again now that I'm sealing it up. Let's take a look at some other teams here. Who else might have done pretty well? Muggin, that person's won twice. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, they wanted that connection. Michael Pittman, DeAndre Swift, Miles Sanders, Kyle Pitts, A.J. Brown, George Pickens, Josh Jacobs, Russell Wilson, Jalen Hurts, got a second tight end, a third and QB. What happened here? What happened here? The rest of your team is fine. Miles Sanders sucks, but Kenneth Walker is going to become Miles Sanders, and Josh Jacobs will get to the floor until that happens. What happened here? For $17. 17 big dollars. Man, all right, let's think. All right, you get Justin Tucker for 3, and you can't do this to me anymore. That's perfect. So I couldn't collect everybody. Let's move on, and I'll take a look at some other teams. Although after that display, I don't think I want to. Okay, what am I nominating? Not Melvin Gordon. Whom's a guy I think I can get for 1? Madison? Yeah. And I don't want him for 2, so nominate him for 1. I see my logic there. All right. So back to other people's teams. Who else was in on this? I'm on a goat who's been coming out of my mouth, phrasing. His name's been coming out of my mouth a lot. That's right. Aaron Rodgers, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams. That's great. Najee Harris, Kamakers. That's passable. Dalton Schultz, Terry McLaurin. Ooh, this person might have a front 9 that competes with mine. Devin Singletary, Jerry Jeudy. You go ahead. Oh, why did you do that? What? You just couldn't let me have him for 2? That was the ultimate spite move, y'all. I tip my hat to that because it worked. It got me riled up. All right, so Tom Brady, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Austin Eckler, James Conner, Zach Ertz, Thielen, Penny, Brown. Not bad. Thin in the back, though, just like my hair. How about, let's see what happens if you're an auto-drafting asshole. Wait, did one of my guys just go? No. If you're an auto-drafting asshole, you end up with Kirk Cousins as your quarterback. So that's just, and you're starting Chase Edmonds, so that's why you don't really do that. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey, TJ Hawkinson, Gabe Davis, and $10. You can make something out of this with the remaining players. There's still a ton of wide receivers that are pretty good, like this one. In fact, I'm a little scared of them. They might snipe my guys. They might snipe these 2 guys. Nobody else is snapping these 2 guys, though. This person's probably going to nominate kicker and be done. Everybody else is toast. So this is the only one I care about. And what do you need then? What do you need? You clearly need running backs because that was your 3rd running back. So do I want to nominate a running back? Is there one that they might bite on? Do I know anything about you? Gas eruption. Whom are you? Thomas. I don't know this person, like in real life. We haven't partied. But let's see whom they bought. They bought KC, Miami, Houston, trying to get a sense of do they have a favorite player. team. KC and KC. They might like KC, but I can't nominate KC running back, so that doesn't help me at all. All right, you can get Green Bay. More importantly, you've shown me that you care about filling out a roster. So if you're at 14 out of 15, I know you're probably not going to bid with me, and I can go ahead and feel safe to nominate a guy even if you have a stack left. Okay, so what's going on with my next nom? Because I want these two guys, but I don't think people are going to just let them go. Well, this person's the only person who can let them go because this person clearly is waiting out for a kicker. So what's going on here? Part of me likes how I ended up in this draft. Part of me wishes I would have gone in earlier. Part of me wishes I would have waited. So this is just candy store all the way through, y'all. All right. And who did this person nominate? They ran out CEH? That feels like that happened a long time ago. Oh, Fryermuth. Oh, asshole nominated Fryermuth. Oh, they're now in Green Bay. That's right. Blackout. Whee! And it doesn't turn it back on. So fun. There we go. All right. Let's take a look at Best Fantasy Team Tribute. We just rounded out their team. Josh Allen, Deebo Samuel, DK Metcalf, Ezekiel Elliott, Antonio Gibson, Mark Andrews, Courtland Sutton. I like that. George Kittle, I know. Good job burning $8, I guess. Dak Prescott, you spent $42 in quarterback. AJ Dillon, Tony Pollard, Michael Thomas, Hunter Renfrow, Ryan. I love this person's team, but this. You get an F plus. All right, let's go in. Let's do 2. Question was whether or not to wait to see if Gas Eruption would bid 3. But if they're bidding 2, or bid 2, therefore I could cap it with 3. But if they're bidding 2, they'll probably bid 4. And I got him. Okay, let's nominate Mooney. Get this over with. And I have 3 left. 2 left. Okay, so let's just do that. And what the hell? Okay, it glitched there, and it would not let me nominate for 2. It does have when you click on and off. We'll see. I guess it didn't matter because the only person who could bid more than 1 is this person. And that would have shown interest in him, which might make them think, oh, this guy's good. Yeah, whereas if they're just sleeping through it, they're like, there's just another dollar player. So I'm glad that mistake happened. All right. Let's take a look at the team, y'all. On the board. Nope, don't care. All right. Thank you all for tuning in here. I can't talk to my mouse right now. All right. So, your Beatty is a Wandale land. Derek Carr and Trey Lance. Kind of weak at quarterback, but that's how that had to happen. I'm glad I had the $8 to wrap up Trey Lance. CeeDee Lamb, Deontay Johnson, Marquise Brown, Darnell Mooney. That's all I need. Kamara, Jones, Montgomery, Etienne, Madison, Gordon. There's going to be a trade there. I don't trade, but there's got to be a trade there. Thank you. Thank you. I did manage to get 5 of the 6 people. The only person missed out was Justin Tucker. Oh, speaking of which, I need a kicker. Okay. Let's see. I was about to say I should get my favorite team's kicker, but it's Justin Tucker. Let's get Daniel Carlson. Plays in the dome, so I don't have to think it. It's a set and forget it thing. Bass is probably going to score more points on the air, but I want to not think it. And let's see. Or Gay. Carlson led everybody last year, though, and that's pretty much the extent of the amount of thought I want to put into doing anything ever involving kickers. So, yeah. That's fine. Maybe it'll bounce up to me here. Where were we? My running backs. And then Travis Kelce, my wide receiver, tight end, and New Orleans DST, which I just wanted because I clearly have to stream. And they play Atlanta. We'll hang out until we see if I get Matt Gay or that other guy. I'm not even going to click on kickers. I don't care. Do I queue him up? I'll queue up the other guy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for helping me. This started out where I thought I'd knock them all out. Then they kind of clawed back with a bunch of impossibly low players. But because I budgeted, and it wasn't so much the barbecue strategy as a budget, frankly, that got me through this one. I was able to emerge with probably what will be my strongest team of the year. So thank you all for helping me out with that. After this, I will be going off stream. I'll go play with my kids, get them dinner. Let's see what's going on. Oh, and I have school tonight, so blah blah blah. It's my turn to nominate a player. Okay. And this dude's offline, so now it'll just make me wait. Daniel Carlson rounds out my team. I wish I still rooted for the Raiders. All right, so one more time. Derek Carr, quarterback, Derek Carr, Trey Lance. Wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Deontay Johnson, Marquise Brown, Darnell Mooney. Running backs, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, David Montgomery, Melvin Gordon, Alexander Madison, and Travis Etienne. Tight end, Kelsey. New Orleans plays Atlanta week 1. And Daniel David Carlson, whatever his first name is. Thank you so much for joining me in the stream. As always, I had a blast. You all rock with your advice. See you in the Discord.